Hello everybody, welcome to another video blog from Enos Runs. It has been a few crazy days in my part of the world. And you know what is the hardest about crazy days? The calm down. The calm down is the hardest thing, right? So, I had my friend from Germany who I cross-promoted and collaborated on here with, Saskia Bites, the girl who has a German channel. I had her with me for 10 days, and she's one of my best friends. And then I had my friend from Nottingham come over on Friday, because she's another bridesmaid. They're both bridesmaids for my upcoming wedding. Basically, my friend from Germany I see every 2, 3, 4 months, depending on how much time she has. My friend from Nottingham I see more often, but it was the first time both my best friends were together. But what I'm trying to get to is the calm down from these special times is the hardest. The saying goodbye, as the saying goes, back to life, back to reality. And if you have a life that's full of excitement, that's great. But if you have a mundane life, that can be quite hard. Now I'm somewhere in the middle between mundane and really exciting. I do have a good life, and I'm blessed, and I'm fortunate. But it sometimes can still seem very mundane. So, imagine you have a great week, you have a weekend, and then you look ahead and you see the mundane life looming, and suddenly the mundane life can seem like mud, grey, yucky, just grey, muddy, just mud that you sink in. I have developed a little analogy that helps me and actually helps some of my friends, so I thought I'd share it with you. And yes, this blog is about running, but I will put running into this, but it's more an inspirational, motivational, just a bit of a blog to get you thinking and to get you looking ahead, even if it seems drag and boring, and your life might be boring at the moment. You might not have much going on. Don't sink into the mud. Look ahead. What is coming up? And I'm not talking about, the mud. There's no mud. No, look ahead. I call them stepping stones. Stepping stones can be a lot of things. Stepping stones can be things you look forward to. They can be big things, like, let's say, a big family party, a family reunion, seeing a friend you haven't seen for a long time. They can be that kind of thing. They can be your birthday. They can be big things like Christmas, Easter, whatever is obviously coming up. Or they can be small things. They can be, I'm meeting a friend for a coffee, or I'm getting off work or school earlier and just have some me time. So, stepping stones. Do you have any? If you do, then just set your eyes on them and just hang on to them for dear life. They can help you to not focus on the mud. The mud might still be there. The mud won't go away. But it's about a shifting of focus. It's about positivity. Do you focus on the mud that's trying to drag you down? Or are you focusing on what's lifting you up, what's lifting your spirits, what's keeping you going through the day? For me, for example, after this really great time today, I had a few small stepping stones that just kept me going through the day. I thought, okay, well, I've got college, I don't enjoy my course, but I can get a coffee there, and I can go to Starbucks after, meet my fiancé in town, get another coffee or frappuccino, and then it's time for my running club. Or, it might be, I'm going to go for a run later with a friend, and we can catch up while running, and running will give us endorphins. And you know what you can do if you see no stepping stone, if there's no stepping stone in sight? You grab a handful of mud, form it into a stepping stone, chuck it into the sun and step on it. How? I'm having a rubbish day at college, so what can I do to cheer myself up? I'm gonna go for a coffee with a friend or with whoever, or for another drink or for a meal or whatever you enjoy. Coffee is just my vice, so I'm kind of, that's why I'm making that example. Or I'm going to go again, I'm going to arrange a run with a friend. I'm going to arrange to go for the movies with, I don't know, my partner. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing. You grab a handful of mud. You make the best out of a day that really isn't easy. Just grab the mud. Throw it into the sun. That's how I see making the best of it. It dries in the sun. It becomes a stepping stone. You step on it. Your focus is gone from the mud to something you enjoy. So even if you don't see any already pre-made stepping stones, there are many ways to make some. And it's about focus. Let's try to focus not on the difficult, mundane, although yes, we do have to focus on it. We do have to think about work and college and bills and whatever else there is that might kind of be in our way, but we don't have to keep focusing. We glance at them, but then we look ahead. I, as a Christian, I glance at God and what He has, but also you still look at things that are coming ahead, that are exciting, or you make yourself stepping stones. Again, they can be small, just barely a stepping stone you can just about put your foot on, but they're still stepping stones that keep you from sinking into the mud of mundane life. Hope that analogy helped you a bit. If you do have a comment, please let me know. Or if you have another analogy, or if you have an opinion, comment on my blogs. Feel free to comment, because I'm enjoying interacting with people. How was your day? What are your favourite stepping stones? How do you make stepping stones? How do you keep yourself from sinking into the mud? Tell me about it. I'd like to hear from you. Until then, I shall hope you're having a good week, and I will talk to you hopefully Wednesday after the next one. Until then, keep running towards your goals, whether it's literally or metaphorically. Keep running to your goal. You can achieve it. Make a move each day. Take a step each day. Make a stepping stone.